Welcome to our sweet home, Nigeria. Happy New Year. I'm Glory Ezema.
Happy New Year, my country. My name is Augustina.
We're heading into the new year. Actually, we're in the new year already because today is January 1st, 2019, and we're heading towards New Nigeria too. So today we're going to visit our national anthem. I know many of us have listened to it several times, but not many of us have taken time to look at the lyrics. Because when you read the words in that national anthem, you can see that it's the mission and vision statement of our country. So if we take time, digest it, and then live by those words in our national anthem, you can see that we can have a great country. So we'll pause for a few minutes and listen to our national anthem. What a beautiful anthem. And now we're going to read the words and see exactly what we as citizens of Nigeria need to do in regards to our national anthem. We'll read the first one. The first line says, "Arise, O compatriots." Wherever you are, in London, in Germany, in Canada, that is time for us to get up and help our country. My friend, what do you think about that line?
My dear, you are right. That's a call. We are bound by our national anthem to come and help and get Nigeria together. It is not only the government. It's a call for everybody. No matter your position in life, no matter where you are, whether you are in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, it is a call for all of us to come, to work together so that we can make our country a better place to live.
Very good. Let's look at the second line. The second line says, "To serve our fatherland." Aha. It's to serve our fatherland. I know many of us are serving other people in other lands, which is great actually, because we thank all the countries that have given us opportunity to showcase our talent as Nigerians. But it's time for us to serve our fatherland. So that's where we come from. I think everyone should get ready and serve. And when it says serve, serve means be a good citizen. So even if you're in Nigeria and you're serving, you are a public servant. A public servant means someone that serves the public. And you have to respect everyone, irrespective of their status. Whether they're rich, they're poor, you still have to serve them. But many of our Nigerians have become public masters. So that means they expect the public to serve them. When you come to the office to get something, sometimes you have to pay money or you have to do certain things for them to give you your file if you're looking for a file. Always remember that you're a public servant, that you're there to serve the public and to be nice to the public, no matter who they are. Is that true, my friend?
Yeah, now it makes more meaning to me. I thought it was only the youth corpus that are supposed to, give up 1 year after school to serve Nigeria. But now, come to think about it, this is a national anthem for everybody, for me, you, any other Nigerian indigent. Yes, it's a call to service. We need to come together. So let's say we start from those that are working in the local government, municipal, state level, federal level. What do? Do we go there and make grocery lists? Do we go there and sell things? Do we go there and call our friends outside the state and stop or abandon what we are hired to do in the office? How far are you serving the nation? How far are you serving Nigeria? This is a question each and every one of us need to ask ourselves. What are you doing? Are you being productive? You are called to serve. You have to be a responsible citizen. You have to be respectful. You have to do that thing they pay you for. You need to put an honest work each and every day. It is not being in the office does not make you the master of people that are coming there for your service, because you are there for that. So please, my fellow Nigerians, in whichever part of government you're working, whether local or federal or state, please know that a public servant should be what the name implies. You are supposed to be a servant to the people that are there for whatever services they need.
That's true. That's true. And actually, our politicians that are coming up, even the ones that are sitting in office now, I know you're watching this video. Like I said, the title is public servant. So when you're a public servant, please don't claim to be public master. Public master is someone that takes everything from the public. But a public servant is someone that gives to the public. So think twice when you're going into the office. If people are voting you in, know that you're there to serve them, not to punish them or to become their master and suppress them. Welcome back to our Sweet Home Nigeria. So this is our 4th episode and we're still on our national anthem. So we'll continue to discuss our national anthem on this episode. I am Gloria Ezema.
I am Augustina Anyao.
All right, let's look at the line that says, the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. This is such a touching line when you look at it. So that means everything that our parents did when we were small, we're watching them crumble. Is it what we want? When we were growing up, I remember we had very beautiful schools. We had beautiful hospitals. But when you go home now, most of them are in shambles. So what are we doing to make sure that the labors of our heroes past shall not be in vain?
My sister, you're right. We need to buckle up. We need to look back, because that's a plea that we should not let the labors, if I have to rephrase it, we should not let the labors of our heroes past. That means they're already gone. They did whatever they have to do to bring Nigeria out, to give us independence, to make sure that there was peace and unity. We look at the flag. The flag have green, white, green. This is peace they're talking about. That's what they acquired for us. But in our own hand, what are we doing to keep the candle burning, to keep the nation going? With their intention, because they had a good intention for Nigeria. They want our children. What are we handing? What plate are we handing to our children? This is exactly what we are talking about, my fellow Nigerians. We are going to look back. We are going to buckle up. We have to move with this new year to make sure that what is handed over to us will not stay in our own hand and dissolve or scatter. So that's the way I look at it, because a lot of people, they fought for our freedom, and they got it. So Nigeria, we are free. So where is the freedom? We are killing each other, the Boko Haram. They're killing each other. Girls, students are disappearing from school. I don't know what they call them. Where are they on the face of the universe? Nigerian government. Come on. We can find our girls on the face of the earth. We are bigger than that.
Exactly.
Now I heard that people are being slaughtered, even in the farmland. When they are in the farm, people will come there with machete.
Machete, that's what it's called in Nigeria. In America, it's machete, but it's machete.
So they will come there and cut off people's head. Come on. This is Nigeria. We have to respect people. We have to respect the vision our forefathers have. My sister, I think you have to come into it. Because we don't even have freedom of religion. People will be in the church. They will go to church. Remember last year, December, people were killed inside the church. So
it's very pathetic, actually.
We need to really be free from all this harassment and just mass killing.
Exactly. You know, we're calling on our politicians, actually. That's why we have this discussion. It sounds like a very private discussion, but it's geared towards reaching our politicians to let them know that I mean, there's so much that they can do. We want to secure the lives of the citizens. It's not very difficult. All we need to do is just to, like we said, go back to the national anthem. If you're voted into office, this time that is coming up in February, go back, sit in your house, read this national anthem and say, is this my vision? Is this my mission for this country? Because if you look at it, even towards the end of the national anthem, there's a line that says, a country that is bound by peace and unity. So where is our peace and unity? Are we reading the anthem without really practicing what is said? My brothers and sisters, let's revisit the anthem, all right? And then the politicians, please use it more as a guideline towards what you're going to do when you get into office. Because even if every other person is telling you what to do and what not to do in the office, if you take the national anthem of our country, it will be your guideline. It will tell you exactly what you are expected to do in your office. So let's keep on going with the national anthem. We're going to the second verse, and that one is also very touchy. Let's look at it and see what it says. Exactly.
It is prayer.
That's what I found out too. I told you I read it.
It is prayer.
I've listened to national anthems for a long time, but I've never taken my time to digest it. All right, so I will read it. It says, "O God of creation, direct our noble cause.
Amen.
Guide our leaders right.
Amen.
Help our youth the truth to know, and love and honesty to grow, and living just and true, great lofty heights attain, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign."
That's right.
This is a prayer.
That's our prayer.
Because we said, "Oh God of creation, direct our noble cause and guide our leaders right." So that means if we really trust in God, not just talk about God, if we are living as godly citizens, I think we should obey God's law. Many of us are very religious, but sometimes it's not just word of mouth. We have to practice what we're preaching. So please, our politicians, look at the second part of our national anthem and look at the prayer. This is the prayer of the people. Please, and abide by it.
And the Christians,
the
Christians,
yes,
we need to continue.
Yes.
If you have not started, we need to continue praying for our leaders, for God to direct them, because it's not easy.
That's true. That's true.
So they need our prayers,
Yes.
so that they can do the right thing. And at the same time, as my friend has stated, that we should everybody, not only the politicians, should look into the national anthem. At the same time, we should take it upon us to revisit the pledge. What are you pledging to Nigeria? What are you going to do? Are you going to be faithful? Are you going to be faithful?
United we will thrive, but divided we will fall. So let's get together and build our land. United we will thrive, but divided we will fall. So let's get together and build our land. No tribe and tongue may differ in our land. If we work together, we will build our land. No religion may differ,